Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here and thank you for tuning back in. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy given the circumstances of everything going on. I'm sure it's been really hard for everyone to stay at home and keep themselves entertained and whatever it might be, but just know my heart goes out to all of you. So I hope you can find this video exciting to watch and kind of get rid of those staying at home blues. So I would love to hear what you guys have been doing while in quarantine. While I've been in quarantine, I took off my acrylics. I've had them for almost 3 years at this point. I've also been working full-time, so that is a blessing, and I'm so thankful that I'm still able to work and also do this at the same time. So I hope all of you guys are finding things to do while in quarantine. If there's any new Netflix shows or HBO, Hulu that you guys are watching, I would love to know. We've been watching All American and we're obsessed. We've gone through like 5 episodes a night. We're still on season 1, almost on season 2, but it's honestly so good. We're also loving Dave. What else have we been watching? Dave and Good Girls. Good Girls is really good. It's like crime but funny. Love some comedy and crime all in one. And of course, Law & Order, SVU. Gotta love Law & Order, the OG show. So yeah, if there's any suggestions you guys have for us to watch, let us know in the comments, and we'll be sure to watch those. I did a pink eyeshadow look, so if you guys want to see this makeup look, please keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna get started by prepping the lids. We're gonna go ahead and take the same concealer that I used last time, the Hourglass Vanish Concealer, and we're gonna go ahead and just dot it on the eyes and blend it in with a blending brush. And we're just gonna go back and forth, kind of tapping it in, and then just do windshield wiper motions. You wanna make sure it's as close to the lash line as possible. And the brush I'm using is from a Urban Decay Naked palette, so I've had it for quite some time. And just make sure that there's no creases. Okay, so we're gonna take our translucent powder. I'm taking the Cover FX translucent powder in the shade Light. So just take some on a blending brush. You can use the same brush you used to set the concealer, and your eyes are set. So we're gonna go ahead and take this pink shade here from the KKW Beauty palette. This is a Sepia Sunset eyeshadow palette. And if the brush isn't picking up enough pigment for you, you can always use your finger. Or you can spray some Fix Plus on your brush, then dip it into the shadow. Okay, great. So now that we have the pink on the eyelid, we can go ahead and do the crease. You can always add more eyeshadow later, but so far, this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. Really good spring type of pink in my opinion. Now let's go ahead and take this color called Tickle here. This is the Huda Beauty Nude eyeshadow palette. I love this. The glitters are amazing. We're gonna go ahead and take that Tickle shade. We're gonna take this Morphe M505 brush, and we're just going to lightly take it on the brush for now. Nothing too crazy, just wanna kind of build it up. And I know I keep tapping into the same color, but that's because I kind of want to build it up slowly. I don't want to go too crazy with the color right off the bat and then it just be too much. So better start off slow and continue to dip into the shadow versus doing too much and then trying to backtrack. It doesn't really work out very well for you. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. That's with the color Tickle on the crease. This is what it looks like. You can see that since I did it softer as I blend it out, has a softer look, but in my deeper crease and towards the outer V, it's a little darker. So that's definitely what you want to do. You don't want it to be too crazy closer to your eyebrow because then it looks scary. Since this pink is pretty neutral, like it doesn't have much shimmer or anything like that, I'm gonna go ahead and take this MAC Show Gold highlighter. Has pink iridescent in it, which I love. And so this is what it looks like if I'm swatching it. And we're just gonna put that on top of the lid. And I'm just using my finger because it applies a little bit better. So you can see that it's more shimmery. And who doesn't love shimmer? Okay, so that's done. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Now we're gonna go ahead and start with the rest of my face. The face is already prepped. I use the MAC Strobe Cream in Pink Light. So since that's already done, we're gonna go ahead and put the foundation on right away. I'm excited to try the new Tatcha Silk Cream Primer. So hopefully gonna get that soon when the Sephora spring sale starts. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Would love to hear what you guys love from Sephora and if you have any recommendations on things I should get. So this is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the color Natural. And this is like medium coverage, I would say. You could definitely build it up to full. It's not super matte. It kind of has like a natural finish, which I can appreciate because matte doesn't really look good on textured skin. Since I have like scarring and stuff, you know, you don't want anything that really emphasizes acne or texture, scars, etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my foundation brush and we're just gonna go ahead and buff this out. You guys, this coverage, oh my gosh, it just covered up everything. It's a blessing. Seriously though, like any imperfections you have on your face, this stuff does quite the job. Okay, great. So this is what the foundation looks like so far. Really nice coverage. So I'm taking that because it hides all the flaws. Concealer time and contour time. And now we're gonna take our contour. This is the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Caramel. We're gonna go ahead and contour the face, but this time I'm not going to put it directly onto my skin. I think it was a little too intense last time. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it on the back of my hand, just a little bit, and then take a brush and kind of put that on. So this is how much I have on my hand. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this Real Techniques sculpting brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead, put that on like that, and then while my concealer dries, because I want it to be tacky, the tackier it is, the more coverage you're gonna get. So while that's getting tacky and doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face with this concealer. Using the brush allows you to have more control over how much product you're putting onto your face and also the placement. I'm just doing a light blend. I'm going to blend everything out with a beauty blender, bring it all together. Okay, great. So there's still a little bit left on my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush to kind of contour my nose. So now I'm gonna do a light blend of the concealer with a brush. I'm gonna take this Morphe 335 little dome-shaped buffing brush. It's good for concealer because it can get really close to underneath your eyes, and just lightly blend it out. And you can already see how much brightness the concealer is bringing to my face, and I'm bringing it as close to the contour as possible to just give more definition to my nose. Yay! So we have a rough blend, and now we're just gonna kind of all press it all together with this beauty blender. Here's what it looks like with everything blended together. I actually don't think my concealer has ever looked this great. And this time I'm gonna take the beauty blender because it is damp. Just really press it into the under eyes. So that's one side. You can see the difference between this side and this side. And I'm not putting too much on there. So now I'm going to take this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Medium. The face is set, so you can really see that the eyeshadow is popping, and I love it so far. I hope you guys do too. Let me know what you think. I always used to be scared of pink eyeshadow. I don't know why, but for some reason I always felt that it didn't look good with my skin color. I don't know if it's the undertones of my skin or whatever it might be, or because I have brown eyes. You know, you kind of just gotta figure out what works for you, but proving to you guys that you can wear pink eyeshadow even if you have brown eyes. I'm gonna take the Fenty bronzer in the shade Shady Biz. Okay, so with that Fenty bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and take this Morphe M437 brush. It is a contour brush, and just gonna go ahead and go over the contour. And I'm doing this with a very light hand, nothing crazy. And if you're new to contouring, you can just go in a 3. We're gonna go ahead and do the under eyes now, just to finish off the eye look. And we're gonna go ahead and take the same shade Tickle in the Huda Beauty Nude palette with the Morphe ME18 brush. We're just gonna go ahead and go underneath the lash line. Ooh, this is really pretty, you guys. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed. Sorry, I keep blocking out with this big mirror. I'm trying to work on that. So this is what it looks like underneath my eyes. It's kind of bringing the whole look together. And we're gonna go ahead and do the inner corner. I'm gonna take that same highlighter that I put on top of my eyes here in the inner corner. That way it can give it a brightness effect, but still have the pink iridescent. And you don't need this highlighter. Since I had it, I'm using it. I think it's beautiful. You know, just get a highlighter, any highlighter, and you can just pop that in there. The eyes are done. This is what it looks like. So now we're gonna go ahead and get started on the eyebrows. Going to take my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown and do my brows. And I've been using the Grande Brow eyebrow serum, and I'm pretty sure I swear by it at this point. I used to have a patch here. My eyebrows just used to be really patchy in general because they were really thin at one point, and then I've just been growing them out over the years. And I promise you, this has done wonders for my eyebrows. Like, there's literally no patch left. I mean, barely. And I'm still using it, obviously, but night and day. I've also used castor oil and stuff like that, but I'll get into another video about that. We're just gonna start off by doing the top to make them look more full. And for brows, I like to start in the middle and do the tail. And then I'll do the inner half. So this side is done. What a difference brows makes, like night and day. My brows are done. They look good. I'm really happy with them, actually. So now we're gonna go ahead and do blush, and then we'll set the eyebrows later. We're gonna go ahead and take this Jouer Rose Gold Blush Duo. Super pretty. It's soft, has a lot of color, a lot of pigment, and I don't know, I'm just really loving this blush lately. It's easy to carry around too, which I appreciate. I like to dip my brush into both colors. So we're gonna take this Patrick Ta 4Face1 blush brush and kind of just dip into both. And I'm just gonna take that onto my forehead a little bit, on my chin. And I like to drag it over the top of my nose, just to get like a sun-kissed look. That's the blush, and we're gonna go ahead and set the brows. I'm gonna take my Glossier Boy Brow in the shade Brown. This is gonna make them a little more fluffy and feathery. So again, since this has pigment on it, I'm taking it on the outer half first, just to give it more definition, and then as I use product on the outside of my brow and I take it in, there'll be less product, so it won't be so harsh. And you can use this product too without eyebrow pencil, just depending on what you're going for. Like everyday look, you can just use this right off the bat. Okay, eyebrows are set. They look great. So I'm gonna actually take this Stila Stay All Day black liquid eyeliner. And we'll do the same thing to the other eye. Black liner is probably the hardest thing to do. I am gonna clean it up because it is a little bit messy. Again, I'm not a pro at this. I rarely wear it, so we'll take it for what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a Q-tip and kind of just clean that up. Okay, so we touched up the eyeliner. I literally just got a little bit of water, dipped a Q-tip lightly into it, squeezed it out, and kind of just straightened up the edge. It definitely made all the difference, as you can see. And the eyeliner looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. So now that that's done, we're just gonna let it dry a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and apply highlighter. So for highlighter today, we're gonna go ahead and use this Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighting palette. I love all the shades in this. It's the lighter one if you're looking at both of them. So we're gonna take my Morphe 510 brush, and we're gonna put the highlighter on the tops of our cheeks. I'm gonna dip into all of them because we're just going to apply that. I like to take it above my brow, and I'm actually gonna take this highlight here and just put it on top. And the thing that I'm most excited for is using this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for underneath my eyes. I've had this for a really long time, but I really want to make my under eyes a little bit brighter. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on this MAC 227 brush and put that underneath my eyes just to brighten it here. You don't want to put this everywhere because it is super white. Looks like it's helping a little bit, maybe not. Not sure if you can really see it in this, if the camera's picking it up. Yeah, you can kind of see. Made it a little bit brighter. So we'll work with that. Now we're almost done with the look. We're gonna go ahead and do mascara that's gonna kind of bring everything together. Gonna start off with my Eyeshadow eyelash curler and curl my lashes. So sometimes when you curl your lashes after you've put on eyeliner, the eyeliner transfers onto the eyelash curler, which is super annoying, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go back in and touch that up. Since this lash is curled, I'm gonna go ahead and set it with mascara right away. Taking my Tarte Lights Camera Splashes waterproof mascara. This is what the wand looks like. I like to put my mirror down so I can really get underneath the lashes. Top mascara is done. Now for the bottom mascara. This is what it looks like so far. And taking the MAC Extended Play Jiglash Black Mascara, putting this on my lower lash lines. Now for lipstick. So we are literally almost done. I know you guys are probably like, when is this over? But we're almost done. So now for lipstick, I'm gonna take the Kylie Jenner lip liner in the color One Wish. I am obsessed with her lip liners. They're super creamy. It doesn't pull on your lip, which, I mean, if you've ever tried some lip liners, it's like they're tugging and it hurts. So we're just gonna go ahead and use this as lipstick today too. When you use lip liner instead of lipstick, it's gonna go ahead and mattify the lip and also not allow it to transfer. So you can see how easy it's gliding on my lips. So that's the lipstick, and I kind of got this all over my face. So I'm gonna take the concealer in the color Cedar and just kind of touch up. I'm just gonna lightly take that on a concealer type brush. This is the Urban Decay brush that I used earlier, just to touch it up so it's not as uneven. So we're gonna go ahead and set it with setting spray. I'm gonna use the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is just a traveler size. This is a regular one, doesn't have shimmer in it. And we're just gonna go ahead and set it the face. I love the smell of this. Doesn't taste good, but I love the smell of it. And once that is all done, we're gonna take these little clips out. So this is the final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If there's any other eye looks you guys would like me to do for you guys, whatever it might be. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Turn on the post notifications. Gonna try to pump these out once a week. And I'm just really excited to be doing this. I am still so nervous. I don't know why. As you can tell, like, my personality comes out towards the middle of me filming, I think, because that's when I start to get more comfortable. But in the beginning, I'm just like a ball of nerves inside, but I know it'll get easier and we'll all vibe together and it'll all just be a piece of cake. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, thank you so much everyone for tuning in to my first video and now my second. And I can't wait to do this again. Thank you so much for watching.